Aloha and welcome to the PUNAtic Punk Rock Podcast. I am your funky fresh DJ. With me, we have some Jerk and Dr. Deadbeat. Jerk and Dr. Deadbeat, how are you?
I thought I was some jerk.
That's me.
I'm just not. I just don't get a title. Except doctor, I guess.
Yeah, you have a title. I haven't finished my degree yet, so it's just Mr. Jerk.
Just Mr. Jerk. This will be our second time trying to record this podcast, a third time trying to record podcast
Sure.
altogether.
I've get my fucking gun.
Yeah, get your gun, because last two times we tried to record a podcast, someone came and trespassed on our property. I'd chase them off with a stick. And then the next time, Dr. Deadbeat's car window was broken.
Don't you love Utah? You know, land of the Mormons. I wonder if a Mormon did it.
I mean, there's a
Statistically.
statistically a good percent chance that it is.
I'm not gonna open it. Good. I got a 12-gauge shotgun here. Just then I get whoever this motherfucker is that got and get me. This son of a bitch that's traveled the world. So I got it right here beside me. I got my dog. I got the gun. So
No fucking tweakers coming fucking with your shit tonight.
No,
Break your
sir.
windows, scare your women.
Bam. All right. I got a place. It's under the table right there. All right. Within arm's length.
All right, and tonight we're talking about, again, gotta talk about him, Mr. Kevin Tit.
And Kevin Tit's the guy who's been doing all of this to prevent his name from being besmirched.
I checked out some of his stand-up on YouTube. He's got a couple clips, dude. He's solid. I would totally.
He's a musician, stand-up comedian, podcaster. I mean, he basically makes us redundant, but we're gonna do it anyway.
He does what we do better.
Like, if we were all to Wonder Twins combined, we'd be Vegeta to his Goku.
And his last name's Tit.
I don't know if it's Tit or Titty. He goes by Titty sometimes.
Is it just it's just stage name? Yeah.
I don't know. He never goes by a real name. Not as
Nobody
far as I've
knows.
known. I have many stage names. All of them I bleep out.
I just got the one. It's not very good.
Dr. Deadbeat? That's great. That's like musical and economic.
You know, I gotta do career switch when I need to.
I use my real name because I'm never gonna have a real 9-to-5 job. So I've said so much fucked up shit on stage that's recorded. So it's
There's no escape now. You can't run for office.
yeah. That career's gone. That boat has sailed.
That's just too bad for the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Your laws prevented this fine man from ruling over you with an iron fist.
Can you afford iron in this economy?
You're right. Copper fist.
Copper fist.
I would have brought Dixie back to his glory days, that's for sure. The South will rise again, but unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to do it.
Well, anyway, we'll talk about Kevin Tit. He in a lot of bands in Hawaii. He started his first band in high school. Yeah, he's a black guy living on Oahu.
What?
Yeah, it happens.
Cancel this podcast.
Why?
I'm off the show. Forget this.
Okay. If you want to leave, the door's over there.
All right, I'll stay. He's like a light. It's not too dark, right?
Oh, he's very dark.
No.
He's like, you see those Ethiopian like guys with like so dark they're like purple.
No.
How will this play in Middle America now?
Oh no, he's in DC now. It seems to fit in.
Ah, yeah, that's fair. That's Side America, not Middle America.
All right.
Like the greatest punk band ever, Bad Brains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently most black punks hate it when you bring up Bad Brains.
Why? I mean, they're one of
because
my
it's like the token black band.
What's
Well, I don't love. I didn't even know they were black for probably 2 or 3 years. I was listening to them. I remember the first time I saw they were black. I was like, "Holy shit! Are you kidding me?"
I was like that with Living Color. Actually,
Yeah,
No, I
no.
didn't know they were black for years.
but
There's
honestly,
all
I wouldn't have
black
known
bands
until
in
like
America.
2 years ago of any other black led punk band. Honestly,
There's not a whole lot of black punks out there. I guess there's more now than there used to be.
yeah. Now I have a whole handful of black punk bands I can name.
Really?
Yeah,
Awesome.
hope to grow. Hope number go
Shout,
up.
shout out to a band I saw this weekend, Mannequin Pussy, who came up on their one of their bassists, this cool black dude, like came up and like was right in front of the cops. Was like, this song's called Pigs or Pigs. Pigs is pigs. Pigs is pigs. Sorry,
I love that.
that was a fantastic show.
Did you go there after your window got smashed?
Yeah.
Correct. Did you have a plastic bag on the window?
Cardboard.
Nice. Hell yeah,
I
dude.
guess it doesn't rain nearly as much there.
It's raining a lot more, but you know, yeah. Oh, I had to tell you, like we're fucking watching the Pixies, and then a thunderstorm starts blowing in, and thunder starts coming down like less than a mile from the venue. We're all outside, soaked in rain, on a metal platform.
Holy shit.
They didn't organize for any of this effectively, and so we were trying not to get trampled, and there was nowhere to take shelter, and the storm just kept getting worse. So we're soaked to the bone and like trying not to get like killed by lightning.
That shit's scary as shit. I got caught in a really bad storm in Tennessee when I was a kid.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's pretty fucking terrifying when lightning's actually like striking around you and you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
"Holy-"
Yeah, that's terrifying.
On the lava back in the day, I was only 2 or 3 houses out there. When lightning starts to happen, you would just see it striking and they're out on the lava, and you'd be in your house like, like literally the tallest shit out there with like a fucking windmill, whatever the fuck, so whatever the fuck windmill on top for energy. It was just like if we got struck, I guess the place was grounded. I don't know, but it was like scary as shit to sit there. You can literally just see it striking out there. Be like, oh. Hey, besides that though, how was the Pixie show?
It was super sick. They sound great live. We only got through about half of the show before every place had to get evacuated.
Did they have the chick back with them?
There's a different girl. Kim Deal, I think, is just with the Breeders now.
You know about that, right? Wasn't it the Breeders where the chick pulled out a used tampon and threw it on the crowd?
I couldn't say one way or the other.
Yeah.
We should look this up. This is pretty important punk history. We really sidetracked. I never talked about Kevin Tit. He's awesome. I told you, stand up. I watched some, dude. He's good. His stand up is. Love his music. Love his stand up.
Yeah, let's play a song off his first album when he's in high school. I think I played this for the 15 minutes we did last time. I couldn't even save, like, even if to defend his car, I couldn't have saved what we did last time anyway because I'd had no room on my hard drive apparently.
So lost footage, lost no matter what.
Yeah. Anyway, I sent you a song. It's called Pizza by the Substitutes. Two
Right.
brothers and a brother. Released in 2004. And I think he's our age, like 30, 31. No. What year is it? 32, 33, I guess.
On this planet?
Yes, I've lost track of my time. He's either born 1989 or 1990.
Okay, well, he'd be younger. Yeah, he'd be you guys' age. I'm old as shit. I'm fucking 38, and I'm pretty much dead at this point.
And by math, I just said this was released when he was 14.
What's he playing on this? Is he singing? Because I think we were talking last week, because it's our third time talking.
He plays guitar and he sings.
Okay, did he switch instruments later, or is he always singing guitar?
He switches instruments depending on the band and what he's doing, and like
Okay,
he also
cool.
plays bass for False Crack.
False Crack.
We
This
love
is
False.
his first album. Two brothers and a brother song, Pizza. and that was pizza by the Substitutes. And that Substitutes spelled Substitoots. So Subs Tit Oots.
You remember Pizza the Hut and Spaceballs?
Yeah, Pizza the Hut.
Yeah, dude. I fucking love like that.
I've never actually had anchovies on my pizza. Have you?
Yeah,
No, I don't
they're
think I've ever
dried
had.
up when you get them. They don't taste them that much. They're not that overpowering.
They're just kind of salty and slightly fishy.
Yeah, it's not as bad as you think it'd be. It's
Yeah,
not great.
it sounds gross because it's a fish and you think of slimy fish from a can.
It's
But
gross.
like lately, I've just think any flavor would be good.
Pizza's pretty hard to fuck up. Like, you can do it, but it takes effort.
Yeah, as long as it's not burnt as shit, and it's like
You could fuck up the dough real bad. Like I don't know how, but almost every fucking pizza place in on the Big Island that's not like Pizza Hut or fucking Domino's fucks up their crust to where it's just chewy, gross bread, and like it ruins even the most cheesiest thing.
you try Antics.
Is their pizza
Uh,
any good?
Antics. It's a friend's stashes. The guy that he's got all the Ninja Turtles painted on the front of the spot. And then he got video games and pizza.
haven't tried there.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet either, but it's supposed to be really bomb.
All right.
Let's go there. We should have a video game day, guys. When Johnny gets back.
Dude,
Oh man, sounds good.
I've had this idea that I wanted to do. Like I don't know. I've watched this part of this stupid.
Pipe bomb to your local senator.
What? No.
No,
Who the
no.
fuck's my senator? I don't give a fuck about what.
Sorry, we're talking about ideas.
Oh, no, what I wanted to do was get like a group of friends and just go to fucking a restaurant and just record us eating and getting new shit. Because apparently they put that shit on Netflix.
Wait, really?
Yeah, was it somebody feed Phil or something? That's the whole fucking show. He just gets friends and goes eats.
We should make fun of Bert Kreischer's show when he goes out to the woods. Bert's cabin. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, we should just make fun of those talking. Are you talking about like being serious or like in a satirical way going to this shit and being like,
Oh,
"Oh,
both.
my buddy's here and just randomly walked in here together."
Oh, fuck that. No. I mean, like, go and actually try the food and review the food and shit like that. But, like, and get together with friends and put it on a podcast.
That sounds like a pretty good idea, actually. Somebody'd watch it.
Is someone paying for the food?
Yeah, I'd probably be paying for the food.
You got me. Taco Bell every week. Not with the Diablo
No,
sauce.
we wouldn't do Taco Bell. The point is to do
I
like
would
different
do Diablo
restaurants.
sauce pairs with the Baja Blast. Dude, we should get sponsors. That'd be sick if we get sponsors to feed us at the fanciest like 5-star restaurants. That would be the greatest job in the world. Legit. If you get paid to eat at restaurants, yeah, that would be the greatest job in the world.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people get paid to do, and they put it up on Netflix. I'm mad about
Netflix will put on
that.
anything.
For some reason, I'm mad about that.
Jose Dynamite's sister is a food critic in Atlanta. And when he visited her like a month ago, she's like, "Hey, there's like these 3 restaurants I got to check out, and it's gonna all be free." And
That's
he said
awesome.
one was like a sandwich shop, one was like pretty fancy, and then like one was like I don't know if it was a Michelin star, but it was like really fucking fancy. It was like one of the fancier restaurants in the city of Atlanta. And I was like, dude, that is a sick job, dude.
Yeah, just like food critic.
Yeah, food. I guess take on. Yeah, I guess food critic. Just
Yeah,
that way.
we weren't really food critics. We were like, well, it tasted great, but the tiny portions, that sucks ass. But if you had like a big, like, your critique, if this thing had the vegetarian place had some lamb in it, it'd be great.
Any show that people just pay you to do stuff, and be like, yeah, watch me drive this race car. Like, like so many guys, you can tell once they get money on Netflix, they're like, "Oh no, watch me go to Disney World." Like, isn't that wacky? Like at first, it's like, watch me staple my nuts to this table, but then it's like later on, it's like, oh, watch me. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna try all the flavors of ice cream at Baskin Robbins. Like,
Oh yeah, that's the dream. Dream
I'm a
along
dad.
with opening a venue, and I have many dreams. All of them I want to
There's
do at once.
Yeah,
many of that's the dream
opening
situation.
a record corner store, record store. Pretty much
Yep.
just what record store.
Record, venue, radio station, all in one.
Podcast out of there.
Food
Let me
critique.
place for bands to crash unofficially. Officially, no one's ever going to crash at this place if it happens. I'm sure
Yeah.
God will just crush this dream like he has every other dream I've ever had. But
Yeah,
that's okay.
maybe.
Probably.
Well,
I'm trying here.
that might not happen, but you know what has happened? Well, to me, many times. Probably to you. I'm not sure. Have you been false cracked?
Oh yeah, I've been false.
Probably by Bobby. Now that I think
Yep,
about
100% by Bobby.
it. How about you? You've been false cracked?
Yeah. Nothing like serious. Not as like an adult, but like I got not like I never got like a true false crack. Like, oh wait, no, my dad did. Yeah, never mind. My dad knocked me out one time when I was in high school. Fuck you, Dad. I'm kicking in my jaw every day I have to feel. But yeah, I guess technically I have. Yeah, he false cracked the ever living shit out of me. I smoked pot or something. I don't even remember.
I got false cracked on video. We were making a fight video. No one was actually fighting. But this guy comes in screen, sees we're just making this video, actually fucking false cracks me in the back of the head and then walks away.
That footage still exists out there.
Was it like a homeless guy or he like knocked you out?
No, it was
like
another
kid at
student.
school.
So he just hit you and you're like, God damn it, ow. It wasn't like
Yeah,
knocking you out.
basically. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, in high school, you're just punching each other all the time.
Yeah, for
But,
no
like,
good reason.
Yeah.
It was just so strange because on video you see it walk in, look at me, punch me in the back of the head, and walk away.
Running up and kicking my friends in the ball is like the biggest thing I miss about being a teenager.
Just without consequences.
Yeah, just running up and jumping on their back and just like making them eat shit and just running off. Like, this shit's hilarious. Like, good times.
Anyway, hopefully that's enough segue. This is False Crack by False Crack.
False crack. I see an old lady, I false crack. Say hi to my mother, then false crack. I bet my name is Dog and false crack. You look the other way and I hit you in the back of your head with a false crack kids and we paint the town red. Don't matter who you are, if we like you or not. We're the sucker punch kings and we can't be stopped. False crack. I see a pretty lady, I false crack. Greet my best friend with a false crack. Let me hold your baby, false crack. Hit a little girl, I'm rude and crude and I'm fucking rude. Punching little kids just to steal the food. Dropping grandpas just for the
False Crack by False Crack off the album Funcore for Lied, and a song I only could assume was made in 2008, 2009 times. Uh, that's when their first album came out anyway. I only have the compilation, which came out 2014. Uh, so this is just out of high school with another band. He's playing bass for them. Kevin Tit's playing bass, and singing backup.
You call him Mr. Tits.
Mr. Tits. I like that.
Respect. Best put some respect on that. Mr. Tit.
Sir Tits.
Sir
Lord Tits. He's got to get knighted. That's
Kevin,
it.
like we're personal friends with him. Mr. Tits, he didn't mean no offense by that. I'll fucking kick him in the balls when I see him for disrespecting you like that.
You give him the false crack.
Yeah, I'm looking. That's very good. 08, 09. What were you guys doing? 08, 09. Were you guys still in middle school? Fucking.
No, I just graduated. Started going to college. Playing a lot of Skyrim.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Skyrim. I was sleeping on a bus a lot that year in Seattle, being homeless. Some of the best. I was drunk and homeless, and it was some of the best times of my life, dude. I was happy. I was free. Miss it. Johnny, what were you doing? Skyrim?
Same thing. I was actually probably hanging out with Sam every day.
I was driving him to college.
So we ended up becoming like really solid friends after that.
I moved here in 09. I was literally homeless. I was like, dude, fuck this shit. And I was like, opportunity. I was like, I had a friend that was coming here to visit. I visited with them. I was like, dude, I got offered a place to stay in work while I was visiting. I was like, dude, I'm staying.
Done. Just like decision made, no problem.
Done. Yeah, I didn't have shit going on in Seattle, obviously. But that was sick, dude. Started cutting down fucking trees with giant tongans. It was
That's
awesome.
the redundant thing to say. A
Yeah.
giant tongan.
It was insane how, dudes are like, it was massive. The guy was like in his 50s probably and working like a 6-foot chainsaw and still climbing the trees. Like, it was insane. He would do it all in slippers too. Literally a pair of flip flops.
That's the only way.
Oh, this might perfectly segue into my next part of this thing. All right, so after, like, he's playing both in Substitutes and False Crack. But then again, like, soon after that, two local bands have to stop playing together. One of which is a band called Pitbot. And they're, I think one of their horn section wanted to play guitar. But here's a song from Pitbot, so we could get the super group flavor coming together. Here's the first ingredient. It is one of this horn section for the song. This song's called Hobo Chili.
Hobo Chili by Pimpbot?
Yes. I just thought this is a good segue from living in the truck. Or were you living in a bus, would you say?
I was sleeping in a lot of places, but a lot of time I'd spend would be on a bus. It'd be bus, I believe 15, and it goes all the way up from above Ballard all the way down to West Seattle. So it's like a 5 or 6 hour loop. So I could fucking like get a good night, good sleep in. Because it was during the winter in Seattle, so there was a lot of fucking rain. I was just trying to spot to get out of the fucking rain. It was during the recession and shit. But I slept in abandoned cars, this bus, empty buildings, people's yards, whatever. But yeah, it was pretty fun there for a couple months. So for all of us friends, there's a difference between traveling and being homeless. Like, I've traveled for months before, living in a van, but always having a place to go home. But when you don't have a place to go home, that's what I call homeless.
This one's about, making chili, hobo chili.
I guess I used to do that because I used to go to the food bank and get all the like nasty food people didn't want, and I would like literally like make it chili. And try to, yeah. Well, I guess that was before I was homeless, but Yeah, it's a good time. Shoplifting wine. Yep. Real piece of shit I am. Speakers, what is it?
Kevin Tit comes for us all.
Okay, we're good. Ain't getting me with my pants down.
All right, this song's called Hobo Chili. Whenever you're ready, dude.
All right, let's do it.
Pika, stop.
Gotta use the back door if you're jumping on the train. If it's just me and you, it's a party for two. Don't call it a suit. Oh no! Don't call it a suit now. If you wanna get down and dirty, honey, get ready to win or lose. It's Hobo Chili surprise. It's Hobo Chili, yeah. It's gonna open your eyes. Gonna be steaming hot and greasy on the side. I want some hobo chili, yeah, with some hobo steak and fries. Don't call it a soup. Oh no! Don't call it a soup now. Just wash it down with my 40 and a cigarette butt or two. It's hobo chili surprise. It's hobo chili, yeah, gonna open your eyes. Is it a curry? Oh no! Is it a stew now? Oh no! Is it a chowder? Oh no! Is it a soup? Oh no! Chili surprise. It's hobo chili, yeah. It's gonna open your eyes. It's hobo chili surprise. It's hobo chili, yeah. Gonna open your eyes.
And that was Hobo Chili by Pimpbot off the album Pimpbot.
The lyrics of the song rules. I fucking love it. So I was like 11 seconds behind it. Just finished it. Awesome song.
It's probably the best song I've listened to about chili.
Well, it's not really chili.
Well, it's not really anything else either.
No, you're right. It's not a stew. It's definitely not a soup.
It's not chowder.
It sounded more of like a gumbo.
It might be a curry.
No, he said it wasn't a curry.
Oh, well then.
Did he say it was a gumbo?
He didn't say it wasn't a gumbo, so it could be a gumbo.
There we go.
Gumbo. Anyway, we add one of the horn section, also plays guitar and sings. That's 1/3 ingredient. And we add the drummer of Narwhal to that. Here, I'm going to give you the song from that. That's Get It Girl. The drummer of this band, the horn section guy of Pimpbot, and Kevin Tit form a massive robot, if you will, metaphorically.
Yeah, so like Power Rangers.
like Power Rangers, like
Like a better version of Captain Planet.
Voltron, like Transformers.
Captain Planet, man. You know the guy that wrote that lives on this island?
Wait, really?
Supposedly, yeah.
Supposedly, everybody lives on this island.
I said I've heard that like so many times. Supposedly Oprah lives here. I've heard Roseanne's supposed to live here.
Yep,
Uh,
yep.
The only
Oh.
dude, I got a friend that works at the one of those fancy resorts over there in Kona. And they see David Grohl from Foo Fighters like at least like once a year.
Huh. Well, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, they get everyone out there. It's just one resort out there.
Yeah, it's 4 seasons.
4 seasons.
It's my goal. I'm just gonna sneak out there, steal his identity, assume his
dude.
life.
They
Dude,
get celebrities out there at the 4 seasons. That's like where
I think that's a plan. That's a plan for success.
What Johnny's got a plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till one of those one times a year that Dave Grohl shows up. I'm gonna just like dress enough like him. I'm just gonna slide into his life.
Just step right in.
Yeah,
No one could tell the difference.
yeah. No one will be able to tell. Like, you gained some weight. I'm like, no. The camera adds 10 pounds, guys.
You're kind of slipping on the drums.
You know,
I think it's
getting older, the joints, it's a little bit harder to be harder to play the drums. You know,
Losing memories.
some memories. Yeah, it's just Dave Grohl with dementia, I guess.
Darker hair.
Like when they're like, you were in Nirvana, it'd be like, well, not on Bleach. That was actually the drummer from Houdini, Dale Grover, that was the drummer for the first album, Bleach. He's be like, what? And then you walk away because that is true. Like, well, I only started with Nevermind. I wasn't the drummer on Bleach.
Just like
And
kind of
like,
sidestep
he helped me
questions.
write a lot of the fucking drum beats for later songs too. He helped him write like the drum beat, I think, for like 2 of the songs on "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Mhm.
Like Kurt Cobain hooked him up because he produced Houdini's first album.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about that.
Yeah,
All right. Well, here's the drummer for the next band, Kevin Tit. I think best band. I don't know if he would agree or not, but anyway, here the drummer came from Narwhal, and here's Narwhal with the song "Get It, Girl." In 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is off the compilation. The Revolutionary Endless Summer mixtape number.
Kids know the lines are drawn. Revolution is touching all of our lives. Freaks are revolutionaries, and revolutionaries are freaks. Freaks are revolutionaries, and revolutionaries are freaks.
Tell me all about the colors and how you got
we go. That's some fucking awesome garage rock. That's
Yeah, hell yeah.
Narwhal with Get It Girl. And I think they were on Failed Orbit Records, which friend like there's a group of friends and bands I think Kevin Tit was either involved with or tangentially involved with. Started Failed Orbit Records, which I believe Narwhal was on. Definitely Be a Man or B Man. I don't know. Sometimes it's spelled with the BE separated from the A and the man. Sometimes it's just said B Man. It's BEAMAN. So
B-Man.
B Man. Apparently it's their mascot. Someone a guy they knew they called the B Man. Not the B Man, but the B Man. Uh, and so they named their band after him. And it's again 1/3 from Pimp Bot, 1/3 mixture from Narwhal, and another from Kevin Tit, who's also at this time still playing in the Substitutes. I think still playing in Falls Crack.
Where's he live? Does he live in DC?
Oh,
He
right
was
now
in
he's
Oahu at this time, right?
Wahoo. Yeah,
Oh, he's back. Okay.
yeah. He's right now.
Yeah, the stuff I watched of him do stand up was in DC.
Yeah. Right now he's in DC,
Okay.
but like in the story, he's in Oahu as
Okay.
we're going. When he was in
Yeah.
Be a Man or B Man.
The life of Mr. Tid.
Yes. And I played a number of his songs on the podcast so many times, but here's another one from one of my favorite EPs of his. One I haven't played all that much. This is PMPP off the EP Dazed and Confused, which is one of my favorite EPs. Every song's a banger.
Is it even is it a long album or like a short one, which is a bunch of
It's
good
a
ones?
short. It has 4 songs. It's oh, so many good songs off this album. Everyone does. Anti-Pop, Can't Stop, Won't Song, great song. Anti-Pop, great song. Phone, terrible song. I'm sorry. It's a terrible song. I hate it. It's not a good song.
All the bangers.
PMPP, great song. I have sex daily. I mean, I have dyslexia. Fuck. Great song.
I haven't listened to all of it. Send me
I
the whole
have.
thing. I want that.
You want to listen to the whole? No, we're not going to listen to the whole. We'll listen to 2.
Like, personally, like send me the shit. Like fucking.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Send you.
You leave your mansion, go past the 14 bedrooms, get in your helicopter. I'll leave my mansion and yacht, take my helicopter, and we'll.
I don't want to use my helicopter. My dad won't let me use his helicopter anymore, and I have to pay for my shit on my helicopter.
You mean you got to take the jet, dude? This is bullshit.
No, I got to pay for the fucking jet. I don't want to use that.
I'll come pick you up, and then we'll go out to
All
the
right.
private. That's 5 hours off the coast of Hawaii, where all the secret gambling actually goes on that no one knows about.
Oh, or there'll be the monkey death fights. I love the monkey death fights.
You know it. You know the spot, baby.
All right.
Can you get there by tricycle? I only got a tricycle.
One of those little boat ones, like they
Yeah,
got in
yeah.
Florida.
Just,
Big wheels, pedal out.
I'll get there in a few years.
I'll come
All
scoop you up. And
This is PMPP, Plastic Wasteland, I believe it's called, off the EP Drunk and Confused.
You say the wrong thing, you get a bun.
was B-Man with PMPP off the EP Dazed and Confused.
There's worse lives to live if I just lived in my parents' basement till now. That'd be awesome. Like, just playing GoldenEye. Just watching South Park and playing GoldenEye and smoking pot. Just walking. They don't have a basement either, but just going to the kitchen, like microwaving some food. And then going back to, I guess, like the pretty much the plot of the movie Step Brothers. But that would be fucking awesome.
Be a good way to go.
There's worse ways to live. There's a lot of guys that actually live like that. We could if we were just brave enough.
Yep.
The real bravery.
I say, fuck you, society. I'll do what I want. That's what
Well,
Rage Against the Machine was really singing about.
Live
like,
in a basement.
I got
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally rages about that. Just screaming at their parents.
Yeah, every teenager like lived that life at some point.
That would be awesome. Fuck you, mom. I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, dad. I won't do what you tell me. And then just screaming motherfucker at the top of your lungs. That'd be awesome in the 90s having like jean coat, pants on, and fucking a chain wallet belt on.
I remember
just,
those.
Or just like fucking like, oh, that's our son. There's Brian up there. He wants to be a musician. But shut the fuck up, bitch. I could never do that, but I'm at the age, like, when you're like 22 and you like live with your parents, it's like, oh, what a loser. But if you're like 38 and you live with your parents at my age, it's like, oh, like,
Poor guy.
yeah, your
Nothing
parents
went wrong.
Yeah, your parents are like, just come home, son. Like you tried. Like,
You tried and failed.
it's like I failed. It's like it's
You
all
can
right.
take over the family business. What's the family business? Mailman.
You know what? You're just gonna live here, and if anyone asks, you say you're taking care of your elderly parents. Like that is the guys. There's so many guys that might like they get a little older than me, probably in their like 50s, but like they start to pull that. Oh, yeah, but I'm taking care of my parents. It's like, oh, you're a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser. Yeah, but yeah, if they when they welcome you home at 38, it's like, sorry the divorce happened. You know, the kids can come over here and visit once a month. You know,
I had a thought. I wonder if Kevin Tit ever had Jinko jeans. He probably did.
Yeah, probably.
He was a
I never had
skateboarder.
he would have been old enough to see that shit. Cause he'd been like 5 years. Yeah, he would have been like there.
Yeah,
for
he
it.
would have been like in the middle of it. Like I remember I had Jinko jeans and so many fucking chains.
You know Jinko jeans? I never got a pair.
I had them until like I don't know, not long ago, honestly. Because I would always get them like I like them baggy, so I'd always get them huge size and just wear a belt.
I definitely lost wallet chains.
And
I
so
did.
they lasted forever.
The favorite part about jeans, they last until they go out of style and then 10 years more.
It was so weird how like they would absorb water. Like you'd see people walking and they go through a puddle, and it wouldn't just get the bottom of the pants, or it would like absorb it, like halfway up to the knee. It's like, why do the Jinkos absorb water like that?
I don't know. I never noticed that. All pants did that, but that's because I live in the tropics. If I get a little bit wet, I'm getting a lot of it wet.
Where did you even get Jinkos back then? Just at the mall?
Fucking, I think Macy's or something.
I saw somebody at the festival who had them. Jinko jeans?
Yeah.
You went to a
Really?
Renaissance?
Yeah, the Renaissance Fair.
Oh, God, I fell in line with the hipsters. The hipsters all thought I was one of them.
Well, you could blend. I could
So
see
many
it.
compliments from hipsters.
Nice beard, man.
That was one more than it was necessary.
Anyway, I'm gonna play another song from Be a Man or Be Man. Again, I don't know exactly the pronunciation. It's one of the two. Here's one that I recently grew to really like. It's really fun. This song's called Sun's Out, Buns Out. And it's just about having a good time. You know, not every song has to be about oh fuck, work sucks and I'm paying rent and the world sucks and bath salts. Uh,
Oh man, bath salts. Wonder when those are going to be back in vogue.
about one, two, three, four. That's about two songs. Anyway, this song called "Sun's Out, Buns Out" off the album or the EP 55 to Midnight.
Sun's out, buns out. Hanging at the beach where all the girls are sunbathing. Can't help but keep my focus on the love just 'cause it's so amazing. Not paying for an artificial town till we're loud belly down, cooking up on top of the sand. Now I can't help but notice that her arms are darker than mine. And my legs are all together lighter, so it's just about time for me to drop my shorts, butt naked, water sports. No need for any doubts, 'cause sun's out, buns out. You can grab your friends, bring them along. You can cram in a full body tan by the time we finish this song. You can go and rush your waist, you can go and misbehave. If you ain't living sun's out, buns out, you ain't living no way. And the boys are staring and the girls ain't caring at all. Just hanging on the beach watching them playing volleyball. If you're feeling all excited, come along 'cause you're invited. It's a party time right now. Sun is setting and the cops ain't letting us hang. So we say we're leaving and we'll just sneak back again. 'Cause fuck all the rules and some sugar with a spoon. Everybody hears about that. Sun's out, buns out. You can grab your friends, bring them along. You can cram in a full body tan by the time we finish this song. You can go and rush your waves, you can go and misbehave. If you ain't living sun's out, buns out, you ain't living no way. Woo! We're back on the beach and everybody here knows why. Making eye contact break 'cause they don't think he's circumcised. But he don't mind, party hard all the time. Eat a biscuit then maybe bump a line. Now here's the end of the song, so I hope you had fun. Spread the message online, make sure to tell everyone. We can all get together, circle around in the crowd, get drunk and shout for sun's out, buns out.
And that was Sun's Out, Buns Out by B-Man. Song about just getting naked with your friends and having fun.
Sure, that's
Yeah,
a
dude.
normal thing that high schoolers do that I did do. Totally did.
Oh, he is out of high school by then. He's probably like 19, 20.
Ah, cool.
Going to, man, it's a nude beach. You can go to a nude beach.
Yeah, just the one time with naked cartwheel, man. You get like balls at eye level, and then you're done.
Yeah, that happens.
There was a guy, Kahana, remember had the giant nuts, you'd see? They were like, I'm not shitting you, it was like size of a softball or grapefruit.
What,
I
did
think I
someone
know-
record it?
I think I know the guy.
It hung down like halfway to his knees.
Fucking A.
You never saw this guy. He'd always be standing there to the left. He's just facing, his hand on his hips, just facing towards the ocean. Like, he's an older guy. Had gray hair. And the pubes like stopped
I
at the
don't
top.
think I paid attention that much.
It wasn't a paying attention, dude. His balls were. He was naked, and his ball scrotum was the size of a fucking
He
grapefruit.
wasn't there the times I went there. I think maybe I don't know.
Yeah, he would.
Saw
Yeah,
him, you'd know.
yeah.
Won't forget it.
You were like, Jesus fucking Christ, and he would always smile. He's like, ah, and yeah, it was weird because the pubes were just like at the top by his cock, and like the bottom was all like just skin with a giant. I saw a lady breastfeeding a cat down there. One
I have
time.
seen
Oh
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
cat feet
That
breast
was
lady.
weird.
Yeah,
good times.
what a strange place that should be wiped off the map.
The beautiful, beautiful place. That's beautiful. Who doesn't want to see that? You used to fucking have to pay money, like a nickel a gander, to see shit like that. Like, come see the man whose nuts are the size of a grapefruit and a woman breastfeeding a cat. Like, that's like step right up, step right in. The only show in town. Like, if it was 100 years ago, instead of doing stand up, I would have got both of them. Like, listen, I'm going to drive you around the deep south. You're going to be in a cage, and people are going to, it's going to be a quarter a gander. All right.
Well,
Yeah.
here, I don't know the song. While doing this, he was still playing in the Substitutes.
Yeah.
Let's skip over one of the songs to play this song because it's sort of relevant. The song's called Bath Salts.
Hell yeah.
The most relevant drug.
Yeah. I would just call it breakfast.
Here in Florida, that is what they call it.
I don't know. Fentanyl doesn't have the ring to it as bath salts does.
Yeah, it doesn't let you chew people's faces off. Like,
Yeah.
bath salts gives you that werewolf strength. Makes you howl at the moon and bite someone's face off.
An example of something larger and much more dangerous.
You can stop me if you tried. You can stop me if you tried. You could tell me to back off. You could tell me to get lost. But while they're pursuing, it's your face I'm chewing, and I'm never gonna stop. You couldn't stop me if you tried. You couldn't stop me if you tried. You could tell me to back off. You could tell me to get lost. Naked high as a bat, while bullets pierce my back, I just turn around and growl. Now everyone's freaked out. I'm not sure what about. Tell my kids not to do drugs. You couldn't stop me if you tried. You couldn't stop me if you tried. You could tell me to fuck off. You could tell me to get lost.
That was Bath Salts by the Substitutes, released in 2013. And while he's in again, B-Man. And I'm not sure if he's still in False Crack.
So like he left false crack by this point.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they broke up or not. We back on? We on air?
Yeah.
All right. Engineers are saying okay.
All right, we're ready for the song.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he's playing with the substitutes, playing with B-Man, maybe playing with False Crack. I'm not quite sure. He also released his own like self-titled EP of just his own solo shit, where he just throws his weird shit together.
Getting all experimental with it.
Yeah,
Any of it good?
a lot of it's good. I think it's pretty fun. This song is probably my favorite off of it. This album's called Out of Pets by Kevin Tit. Song is My Girlfriend Died at Prom.
As they do.
You were supposed to in the 50s. Like, what was that song Pearl Jam covered? It's like, no, my baby's gone. The Lord took her away from me. I think that was a big thing in the 50s. You take your broad out to make out point, get shit faced, and then fucking you crash in a car and kill her. And then it'd be like, you go to court and be like, what did you kill her? Like, dude, I was shit faced. And the judge would be like, okay, that's a valid excuse in court. You're free to go. Your only consequence was having to sing a shitty like rockabilly song about the tragic event.
That was exactly what he said. It's time for a rockabilly song. We're gonna take you to the recording studio right after this court case.
Anyway, this song is called My Girlfriend Died at Prom by Kevin Tit.
3 years ago, this guy, he got obsessed with a young female student. He went psycho. He's been in a maximum security prison up until 3 days ago. Claire?
My Girlfriend Died at Prom by Kevin Tit off his solo record Out of Pets.
Kind of reminded me of the Butthole Surfers.
Yeah, dude, those guys rule.
Haven't listened to enough Butthole Surfers to say yes or no.
Oh, dude, you got.
I know they're one big song, and that's about it.
At live shows, they would run out with 12-gauge shotguns with blank shells in it and shoot at the fucking crowd to start off. Yeah, dude. I've heard from a lot of like old timers that their shows are like fun as shit. But no, check out their albums, dude. There's that one with what Worm Saloon. It's the green one, and then the popular one that you're probably thinking that song Pepper.
Yeah.
Which that's a really tame song for them. That's extremely slow. Like usually they're really like, bah, 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 bah. But yeah, those guys rule, man. Oh, you gotta check out some Butthole Surfers, bro.
Yeah, add that to the list.
Yeah, I think it's Worm Saloon or something. And there's the one with the pencil in the ear that everyone knows. Johnny, you like Butthole Surfers?
Yeah, I like the Butthole Surfers.
Bro,
I think the song Sweat Loaf is like the funniest thing imaginable. That it's just like a shitty cover of Sweet Leaf.
Oh, dude. See, I was a Butthole Surfers tonight. Damn, I haven't listened to them in years.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, he was doing that, and the more I looked into Kevin Tit, the more bands I found he's playing in. He is also playing in at this time a band called Eddie Murphy's Law, which was a really poppy pop punk band.
What's Murphy's Law? That was a big court case.
No, Murphy's Law is like anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Sorry.
It's just a little saying.
Yeah, sorry. No, that's funny. Charlie Murphy's Law. Sorry, I was thinking it was like Roe versus Wade or something. Or Miranda versus Arizona.
No, it's sillier than that.
Charlie Murphy's Law.
Eddie Murphy's.
Oh, Eddie Murphy's. I miss Charlie Murphy too.
And they were a pop punk band. He sang sometimes. He sang on this song I'm putting on because honestly, I can't stand the pop punk voice. And the main singer of this band does it really well, just to make my ears bleed. So I'm not playing that song. I really should. I shouldn't be a dick about it.
You should have said it was amazing. And he's like this. I really like to see him flex his pop punk muscle.
It is like a muscle or something that you can just get that whiny, annoying voice. I'm sure I could do it if I tried.
What, like the dude, like Faith? How he originally used to like Mike Patton used to originally sing him, Faith Moore would be like, "You want it all, but you have it." That.
No, I was thinking more like the Sum 51 or
like Good Charlotte and shit, like the kind of punk band girls like.
Yeah.
Bad punk.
Yeah.
Like Death Cab for Cutie and like My Bloody Valentine, all that shit.
This is fuck. Eddie Murphy's Law. Did we play that yet? We didn't play that yet. Yeah, I said that.
Eddie Murphy's Law.
Yeah, let's go. that was Next Stop by Eddie Murphy's Law off the album Delirious.
That was way better than expected. You
Well, I told you I picked the one I liked.
okay, that's fair.
Like I didn't just pick the ones I disliked. There's a lot of it I didn't like. I picked the one I liked. I wanted you to like it too.
Okay.
I want you to like Kevin Tit. That's what I'm trying to do. Uh, even though he turned 25 and decided he didn't want to be on the islands no more.
Did he make
Another
just
part
straight
of it.
beeline like DC?
He went to DC. He didn't. He went back and forth. Like he came back, played a few shows with B Man and Eddie Murphy's Law and the Substitutes every now and then.
Why'd you go to DC? For school or?
The scene.
Missed that by a few decades.
I don't know the scene right now going on. That's pretty cool. Like he.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I know it was like the heyday. Everyone talks about it in the 80s and shit. That's kind of like San Francisco for hippies,
But
right?
he.
One of the punk rock meccas.
Yeah, and then one of the meccas for black punk specifically.
Which I just call punk.
Yeah, it is. It's hardcore. It's fucking awesome. But this is first went out there. He started doing comedy. One of the first things he did. He did a bit of comedy in Honolulu, but he's really started relying on it in DC and doing it
He
more.
started comedy in Honolulu?
Yeah,
What year?
I don't know.
Okay, well, if it was old, it would be like Sharkies. And then if it was not so old, it would probably be the station. But yeah, if he did it like around
like
09,
2014, 2015, like
oh my God, dude.
2013, 2014, 13, 15, around the 3 year period, I believe.
But
I don't
I
know.
might stand up with him.
Hmm.
He would have been, if it was at that time, dude, he would have been in the Honolulu scene. That was Ann O'Brien's, that was Jose, the station, Patrick Tyrell. Because I started in 2011. I may not got out there by then. Kevin Tit. I could ask Jose if he remembers him, but yeah, that would have been, I would have just missed him if I didn't meet him.
Weird that there's like crossover like that.
Crazy.
Here's a bit of his comedy from his when he went out there. He released another solo record with a bit of his comedy and his music mixed in with it. And this is new to DMV.
What's up, y'all? You know, a very diverse crowd. I just moved out here to the DMV area not so long ago, back in November, from Hawaii. So this is all very new to me. And I just got myself a new job. It's great. Yeah, I work at a liquor store on an army base, and it's pretty incredible. I had one of the weirdest things in my life just happen recently. There's a lot of weird things that don't make sense. Like people buy 6 packs of beer and then ask for a plastic bag, but they'll carry it by the handle. And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, just bag up this thing for me. And I'm like, alright, whatever. And there's people that buy tons of bottles of water from Nestle and have like weird conflict of interest things. Like, I like my job, but Nestle's kind of fucking the world up. And it's like, am I really gonna use this as my platform to start telling you about fuck it, I'm at work? You just go do your thing, man. You'll find out later about it. And then most recently, the weirdest thing happened. This lady came up with a smile, cheeriest lady of the day. And she had 6 big bottles of wine in this box. I'm ringing her up. And she's like, how's your day going? I'm like, oh, I'm having a great day. How about you? She's like, oh, I'm good now that I'm getting this wine. You know, Behringer Wine has a lawsuit against him right now for having too much arsenic. I'm like, oh, interesting. as I'm ringing up 6 big bottles of Behringer wine. I'm like, is this lady crying for help? I don't really know what to do here. Who tells you how shitty what they're buying is? They're like, they're gonna go home and drink this. Crazy, man.
Anyway, that was how he opened his album. His,
So it's like an album, music and comedy.
yeah. And that I don't think was his best comedy bit, but it was, I think, most personal. He just moved there. He's got a new job. It's actual just a slice of life, really.
It sounds like he was actually at a comedy place, a bar. You can hear the fucking music, people banging shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real. Yeah, he's actually doing a real fucking crowd there. That shit's fucking hard. That was pretty good.
Anyway, he's been
a lot better than me when I started. That's for fucking sure. Jesus Christ! I just stood up there and cussed, and yeah, it was bad. But yeah,
I liked it.
It's tough, man.
Yeah,
I guess I saw you after you started, like a few years.
Yeah, you started a couple of years in. That was still pretty rough.
There's still a lot of cussing.
Yeah, there's still a lot of fun. It's still rough. But, you know, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, he does, what's it called? The Punk House Comedy Club in DC now. And he runs he runs the comedy nights. Let's see, while I was there, he started playing a few new bands.
Couldn't help but juggling 3 or 4 bands at a time.
No, and while doing comedy, here's one of their bands. This band is called Saffron, and this band is fucking awesome. This is off their album Demolition Now. The song is called DC Means Don't Come. 55 seconds long. Fucking some DC hardcore. You ready?
Yeah, how's cum spelled?
Oh, COME.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
Just had to make sure.
Just checking.
All right. 3, 2, 1. That was DC Means Don't Come by Saffron.
That kicked ass. It was like,
yeah, it did.
Fucking awesome. That was a great 1 minute.
What about tendencies?
Yeah, while he was in DC, not only did he now do comedy, he started his own podcast. It's called the Failed Orbit Records Podcast. Do you know what they did in that podcast?
Exactly what we're doing, but better.
You're right. Exactly what we're doing, but better.
Where you pull the podcast from?
Oh yeah, definitely. I knew all about this when I started.
Did you?
No.
I mean, isn't it just a radio show? I mean,
what?
This is a pirate radio show, technically, isn't it?
Well, that's what it started off as.
Yeah, you used to literally like have a fucking like antenna and shit, like.
Yeah, and then that fell apart, and
literally.
Did it? Did it like just like fall or shit?
The equipment went to shit, and we didn't know how to fix it. And then the lava took the equipment, so there was no fixing it after that.
Yeah, some of you guys don't know what it's like to deal with lava, but that's just one of the things we deal with here.
Lucky
Yeah.
we live Hawaii.
A little up ahoy hoy. And if you
Uh,
don't know what that tough fucking shit, because if you look it up on Google, it'll probably tell you wrong.
yeah, he did 4 episodes. He did an interview every episode with someone from the Hawaii punk scene. And but he fell into a trap, which we haven't, thankfully, where he set up a system. He gets a interview, he plays a certain amount of songs, and that's what he does. But that's a trap. That really sets you up to such a narrow field of what we're doing. And we here at the PUNAtic Punk Rock Podcast can talk about whatever the fuck we want.
When you said he fell into a trap, I thought you were gonna say like he got a girlfriend. I was like, oh no.
No,
The end
he
of our
he started another podcast though, a
What's the other one?
different podcast where he could talk about whatever the fuck he wants and play awesome fucking music and basically do this podcast, but for black punks. It's called Up the Blunks, and it's an awesome podcast. I do recommend it. They just talk. They basically do what we do. They just talk bullshit and play awesome music. It's just they bullshit back and
It's pretty
forth. It's a
sick.
great podcast. I highly
Yeah.
recommend it.
Yeah. Check us out. Check them out.
Listening to the
In general, if you don't listen to punk music, just get into it. Good God, it's the shit.
it's fucking awesome. I don't know why you wouldn't like it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Like, why am I blaring this at 2 a.m. in your parking lot in front of your window? Because I love you.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
truly
that's
show love.
love.
Yeah, and you should love rudimentary peni too. That's why it's right here at all times.
That's how you fall in love. You're walking at the mall in your 30s and you see a young girl working at hot dog on a stick. You follow her out to her car. You put an Apple tag on her car so you can follow, know where she goes, go home. Then you stare at her through a window every night. That's love.
Well, according to all the 80s movies anyway.
You add a boombox, it's love. You just gotta get the boombox in there.
Yeah. If you don't have a boombox, it's stalking.
Yeah.
That is, I guess that is the definition of the boombox. You're announcing your presence. It's like, hey, here I am. No, oh, she's shutting the window. Without the boombox, if you're just standing in the rain, looking up at her window, that's the goofiest shit ever. She just sees the outline and then the lightning striking. She can just see you standing there looking over your eyebrows at her. Just
uh, I also wanted to shout out before we move on that like his podcast, the Failed Orbit podcast, led me to the Punk on a Rock podcast, which is another podcast about Hawaii punk with interviews. 4 episodes on YouTube. It's pretty good. Uh, I've been listening to that too, gaining a bunch of knowledge. But I think I like my format well now.
out of
I
the three Hawaii Punk podcasts, you think you got the best one?
I don't think I got the best one.
You're not number
Just say
3.
it.
I'm probably number 3, but I think I got the longest lasting one.
Nice. Well, you said they only did 4 episodes.
Yeah, or
That's pretty
5,
long.
6
Yeah.
for the other one. Yeah, the Punk on a Rock was 6. The Failed Orbit was 4.
Every comedian's podcast I've been on, except for one, has quit doing stand up.
Why is that?
Because they embarrass themselves for 5 years and like, what am I doing with my life? I have to do something. But I've already been humiliated so much by life. I have nothing left. So I was so defeated by life. I was like, yeah, I've been homeless. So it's fine. What do you got? Like fucking yeah. You have no idea how low I can sink.
Anyway, he's in the band Saffron. He's also doing his other weird experimental shit, which I think we could skip over. It's 28 seconds. Don't think we need to play that. Uh, but
Just gotta give it the gist of it.
the gist of it, you are what you know. You are what you know. You are what you know. Okay. I think that's the gist of it.
All right.
But he also formed another band called Pilau out in DC. And this band is fucking awesome. They have two albums and an EP out already. This is his latest band. And here's his off his latest album released this year, 2023. This is Pilau with the song Decay from the album Pressure.
Yeah, and P Loud means super good friend of mine. So if you ever see a big Hawaiian, hey, what's up, you P Loud motherfucker?
Don't really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Was Pilau with DK.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was fucking hard as fuck, and I love it.
Yeah, dude. Getting more brutal. I like that drum thing, that dun 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 dun.
Are they
so,
they still together?
Yeah, they're still playing. I think Saffron's still playing too. I think they're so two bands at once in DC. He can't live without doing two bands, a podcast, and doing comedy. Really busy guy.
I can see
that.
So anyway, that's Kevin Tit.
Is he able to break free from the bonds of a daily job?
I don't think he's ever had a daily job.
Oh,
that's the dream.
Yeah.
He probably has. I'm not sure. He probably has. But I know
that's even
so
better. To inherit wealth. That's the ultimate dream.
I dreamt about that once. It was nice.
Oh, that'd be so sick. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, you think you hated rich kids in high school. Wait till you get older and realize what having money. Like, wait till you see those kids send their kids to private schools and buying fancy cars that you still can't afford.
Yeah, there's nothing really getting worse than getting shown up by somebody who's like 16 and their first car is like the nicest Camaro you've ever looked at.
Yeah, most 16-year-olds still probably have a better car than I'm driving right now, and I'm 38.
Okay, so that was the life of Kevin Tit. At least the journey. What'd you think of him so?
I like his stuff. I like a lot of what he's doing and what he's done. He just seems like a talented dude.
I've heard some of his stuff before that I liked, and I like everything else I've heard from him. So yeah, pretty fucking awesome. Got a wide range as a musician.
Yeah, and a very busy guy.
And he does stand up, so he's always be a fucking comic, a brother.
No, and he's on the short list of people I need to get out to the island when we get our venue set up.
Yeah, especially if you can do. It's like, dude, we could do a comedy show and a punk show. Like, that'd be sick. Like,
I mean, that was the plans, right? We would do comedy and punk.
Yeah, music and fucking comedy. I mean, jugglers, whatever the hell. I hope it works out, dude. It's either gonna work out or it's gonna be a really, really shitty venue that's a BYOB.
Well, I want to, because listening to these podcasts, I've learned that everybody hates, all the venues die, and none of them cater to the local bands at all. and we
Yeah.
could fill that niche on this
Yeah.
island anyway.
Just give guys a place to work out on Mondays, and then when they really kill it at the open mic, be like, dude, I think you're ready for Friday, dude.
Hmm.
And then give them the fucking door, and then we'll keep the liquor. And that really encourages them to try to get people in the door.
All right. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the journey.
I know I did.
Yeah, I know I did. And if, wherever the hell you are, we love
Yeah,
you.
whoever the hell you are listening. I don't know how
We,
you got this. Who told you about it?
yeah, who the fuck did tell you about this?
Yeah,
You're not even listening to it.
I didn't tell you. I didn't tell anybody about
Yeah.
this.
We didn't did you tell anyone about this? Sorry,
No.
fucking doctor,
It's a point of deep shame.
your made up name that I just used for you. His real
Well,
name. I'm not gonna tell you his real name.
thank you for finding us. I'm deeply suspicious of you, but I love you.
Yeah.
Mahalo nui loa, and good night, everybody.
Shoots.
Shoots.
Aloha.